If you're looking for a secure haven within the literary world, you found the perfect organization. Let's make magic together. Our space is specifically designed for African American authors who are passionate about their writings of films and books. It's a platform to stay informed about industry developments. And on Patreon, we'll share exclusive content, valuable resources, and engaging discussions and masterclasses on various subjects, ranging from film and publishing industry trends to wellness and business tips. So if you're ready to dive into this exciting community, become a member now. Welcome to our literary haven where creativity knows no bounds. Let's make magic together.
I mean, literature is the DNA of a culture. When you want to know what happened during an era, you look to the word, whether that word is a book or a song.
I promise you, we as a people will get there.
Or a film or a poem. You look to the word. I mean, we still look into the word of books that are millennial old, that are thousands and thousands of years old. And so it's like, it's a time capsule.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another AAMBC workshop. Today, I will be talking to you about how to put together your own tour. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so number one, first things first, you have to set clear goals. Just like with everything else that you work towards, you have to set clear goals. So define the objectives of your tour. Are you aiming to increase book sales? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another AAMBC workshop. Today, I will be talking to you about how to put together your own tour. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so number one, first things first, you have to set clear goals. Just like with everything else that you work towards, you have to set clear goals. So define the objectives of your tour. Are you aiming to increase book sales, build your author brand, connect with fans, or all of the above? So once you understand your goals, that will definitely help you in this planning process. Okay, so for instance, if you just released a new book, do you want to basically go on a book tour and promote this new book? Do you want to just promote the catalog that you have? Do you just want to interact with fans and get to know your audience more? So that's something that you have to figure out and set those goals. Number two, plan your route. Determine the cities and venues you want to visit. Consider your target audience, existing fan base, and areas where your book is likely to be well received. Okay, so for example, if you're in the Chicago area and you have a big fan base there, right? You might want to just start in the Midwest area. Let's say that if you have, like, you recognize that you're getting a lot of sales in Florida, is it wise to plan a trip to Florida when that's costly, right? Which leads us into our next thing, which is budgeting. So you want to create a budget that includes travel expenses, accommodation, venue costs, promotional materials, and any other costs. You want to make sure to account for unexpected expenses that could arise during the tour. So like I was saying earlier, you don't want to have to, let's say it like this. If this is your first time, right? You don't want to be like, oh, let me go to all the major cities. So let me travel. Like if you're based in Chicago, for example, you don't want to say, hey, let me travel to California. Let me travel to Texas. Let me travel to Florida. Let me travel to New York. Flights alone might be your budget. So you want to be wise about this. So like I said, if you're in the Chicago area, you might want to just do your surrounding states. You might want to go to St. Louis. You might want to go to Ohio. You might want to go to Indiana, right? So that's something that you have to take into account. You have to budget for materials, for promo, for all these different things, okay? So you just want to be smart about your budgeting. Next, you want to book venues. I apologize, that is my son in the background. So next you want to book venues. Identify suitable venues such as bookstores, libraries, coffee shops, or even event spaces. Contact them well in advance to secure dates and discuss logistics. So you might want to consider a mix of traditional book signings, readings, and other engaging events. So like we said before, if you go back to setting your goals, is this something that you want to be more intimate? Is this going to be like a big book bash? You know, so if it's more intimate, you might want to go to a bookstore or a coffee shop. If it's educational, you know, you might want to go to libraries and schools if you're doing like children books, stuff like that, right? If it's like a big book bash and you just want to celebrate, you might want to look into event spaces. So that's something that you have to calculate. What type of venue and vision are you going for? Next is promotion. Start promoting your tour well in advance. well in advance, I would say is a year. I'm that type of person that plans her birthdays, holidays a year in advance. So this is definitely something that you want to plan well in advance. You want to utilize social media, your website, if you have one. If you don't have one, get a website, your mailing list, and definitely spread the word. Okay, so of course, create eye-catching promotional materials like graphics, posters in your cities, contact local media outlets and bloggers if it's something like, for instance, there's an event going on in Atlanta for Blacklisted. So if it's something like that, where it's big for Black History Month, that may be something that you want to reach out to media outlets for. So you definitely have to promo, okay? Very important. Next, coordinate with bookstores. Work with local bookstores to stock your books for the events. Many bookstores are open to hosting author events, especially if you can guarantee book sales. That's really important. So you might want to collab a little bit, give some little promos, and that will definitely help you and them out, right? So definitely coordinate with bookstores. 1 second, buddy, okay? Next, you want to create an itinerary. Develop a detailed itinerary for your tour, okay? So what does your tour look like? Okay, for instance, let's say you're in Ohio. You could do the Cincinnati, Dayton, and Columbus area because they're all within a few hour range. So if that's something that you want to do, right, within like 2 to 3 days, you have to calculate for times and locations of each event. Okay, so you want to make sure that you share the itinerary with your audience. So what does the day look like? Are you going to do some interviews? Are you going to do some signings? Are you going to do Q&A with your fans and your audience? That's something that you want to put on your itinerary and definitely share with your community. Next, engage with fans. This is really important. When you're selling anything, you want to engage with your audience. You want to engage with your fan base, okay? What is it that they want? What is it that they're looking for? What is it that they love, okay? So interact with your audience during the tour. Encourage questions, host a Q&A session, like I was saying. Consider incorporating book-related activities. So what if you do like a read along where everyone in the audience, like for instance, if you have a children's book and you're going around touring with that book and you go to a school or to a library, you might want to have the kids read aloud and just go in a circle. That's very interactive. It's very fun. So definitely engage with your fans. You might want to have some games, some quizzes, just something that's very interactive and fun. Next, of course, document the tour. Document your journey through pictures, videos, blogs if you have them. Share the updates on social media and on your website to keep those who wasn't able to make it involved. And of course, you will attract new followers, okay? So definitely in this day and age of vlogging, putting things on YouTube, of course, TikTok, you should definitely document these things. This stuff can definitely be promo for your next tour. So people can say, oh, that's what it looked like last time. I definitely want to go. So you definitely want to document, okay? Take some awesome pictures with your audience, with your attendees. You know, take, like if you're in a new city, like for instance, if you go to New Orleans, you might want to do like a food tour. And, you know, just get involved with the cities that you're in and with the audience base that you have. 10, follow up. So after the tour, you want to follow up with attendees and express gratitude and also ask, what is it that they would like to see? Okay. I am so sorry. My child is never like this until I'm actually like working. It's insane. Consider sending personalized thank you emails or notes and use this momentum from the tour to continue to build your platform. Okay, so definitely, like this says, express your gratitude on social media, on your website. And like I said, you might want to do a survey, see what the people want, see what they're looking for. If you're putting out a book series, are they thirsty for that next chapter, for that next book? Okay, so this is something that you definitely want to follow up with and keep an eye on. Okay, so I thank you guys so much for tuning in to another AAMBC workshop. Remember, you can catch workshops Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday on AAMBC's Patreon. It is completely free to join. We have various things like workshops, wellness classes, craft chats with fellow authors, and yeah, definitely keep a lookout for that. So go to aambc.org and join our Patreon. Don't forget to mark your calendars for Black Writers Weekend coming up the first weekend in August this year, and that is just right around the corner. So be sure to mark your calendars for that, okay? And stay up to date with all activities involving AAMBC. Until then, see you guys later.
In a world where creativity meets the digital age, one agency stands out from the rest. Welcome to Delphine Legacy Media. We are a team of passionate experts and creatives dedicated to elevating your brand to new heights.
I learned so much today. It was really inspiring hearing everyone speak about all their different experiences and getting together like authors and screenwriters. And I learned a lot from this.
Their creativity and expertise are second to none. But what sets us apart? We tailor our services to fit your unique needs. Whether you're an author, a business owner, or an artist, our services include interviews, media tours, book tours, and speaking engagements, all designed to put your brand in the spotlight. Are you an artist that seeks to obtain more media, headline your own book tour, or adapt a film? Or perhaps you need media training to best prepare yourself? Whatever it may be, we can manage it. Picture your brand in the limelight. Picture your brand in the limelight. Your vision realized. At Delphine Legacy Media, we're partners in your success. Ready to take your brand to the next level? Contact us today. Delphine Legacy Media, where creativity meets success.